Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage? Little show we sit down with your favorite comedians and we find out if they grew up to be classy.
Sure.
Or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day down here in Aunt Tootie's basement. No idea where she is.
Yeah. She's in the wind.
In the wind.
Yeah.
Moving around a little bit.
Oh.
She was down the shore. She was here. She hasn't been around.
It's a hot girl summer.
I know she has not been emptying the litter box upstairs from the cat.
Okay.
Because
Or you.
It smells like death. Tootie's got to change my box.
Holy got a call taking a boom boom in the living room.
I like the fresh step. Keeps it nice.
A litter box for Foley would have to be a cement truck.
Sandbox.
Yeah.
Sandbox, swimming pool, playground, a beach.
Basketball court, something.
Sure, a whole planet made of sand, something like that. Dump truck?
The Sahara.
The Sahara.
Arizona.
The Serengeti.
The Serengeti.
Arizona. You know, the litter box for Foley would have to be Arizona.
Yeah. New Mexico.
New Mexico.
The Grand Canyon.
There you
That's
go.
it. That's the joke. We got there.
My co-host, ladies and gentlemen, is coming at you from across the table at me. This is a Patreon episode.
Patreon.
Bonus episode.
Bonus.
Bonus.
I just lost my voice.
Jesus, what the hell was that?
I got a little excited on the Patreon. I never did back-to-back Patreon bonus.
He's got a little Irish color, which is like he was burnt Friday. And
I wasn't.
And now it's starting to wear off a little
No,
bit.
I was never burned.
You're trash.
Okay.
You disgust me. Kevin James Ryan, everybody. You were burnt on
I
Friday.
wasn't burnt.
You put
Why
some
you always-
Noxzema
dude,
on.
You always do this. Like you're
You'll be
like
peeling
You're
next
like
week.
the skin guy. Like as long if it's not yours, it's like if somebody walks up with some color, you're like, this guy don't have color. He has color. Bah, 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 bah. I was at the beach. I didn't even have color on Friday.
You got a little color.
I got a little color. Now I hit the beach. I was in the water a lot.
Yikes.
Body floating around, going under the waves, above the waves, little bodyboarding.
I met a friend of yours this weekend that I want to discuss with you.
Okay.
It's all on the same topic of what we're talking about today. And it's funny that Toby made that the poorly worded joke that he made moments ago.
Oh, that's not in the show.
Because we are going to be talking about sand to a degree on this episode.
Okay.
But before we get into that, as I sip
What were you trying to lead the story? We will be talking about sand.
We will.
A little later in the
talking
show.
about the beach.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying you were trying. Okay.
That's like you're pitching a segment for Good Morning America.
Yeah. Okay.
Well
Okay.
done. T-Bone McMuffin, Toby McMullen, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
Give him a nice
What's up,
shout out.
T-Bone?
Hey, buddy.
The knives are out.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You're the one
Yeah,
pulling them.
yeah, dude.
You are the king of like the vibe in here is weird. Right after you made it weird.
Yeah.
My vibe's great. I'm not making it weird. I said you got sunburned on Friday.
Sure, and I made it. We made it. That's not what we just.
What's the weird? What
you
got
were like,
weird?
we'll be talking about sand in a minute. I make a joke. You go, I don't know what. You don't even acknowledge it. Then you look over at Toby. Toby makes a joke, and you're like, Toby McMullen, everybody. It's like, listen, they're not all going to be home runs, but you got to take a swing at it, okay?
All right. I apologize. We're going to be talking about the beach
Sure.
today.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about
You have really bad, like, AM radio guy vibes all day. All day.
the beach where you
As a guy who sat across from you and podcasted with you for 8 years, you got weird vibes.
the beach where you might go swimming or get some sun or barbecue
Sure.
or invade a continent to save democracy.
Mm-hmm.
Could do that on a
Sure.
beach.
To defend the axis of evil?
That's right. Not defend it. To overcome it. To defeat
defend
it.
Defeat. I was looking for
Defeat,
defeat.
right.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on this guy, huh?
Yeah.
This guy might be working for Schmittler over here, huh?
Sure.
What's cooking, buddy?
Nothing. How are you, Foley?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
We did a fantastic show in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
AC.
Shout out to everybody, all the Patreon
Sold
members
out.
that came. Unbelievable, great time. We went out. We had a couple of pops afterwards. Then we went over to a place. I met a guy that I don't like. I don't like this guy.
You met a guy that I know that you don't like.
Yeah. His name's Casino Kippy.
Oh, okay.
Don't like him.
I mean,
If you think he's crude and brooding now, you got to see him when he's got a couple in him and he walks up to the roulette table. You went to bed, Toby, you wouldn't have liked it.
this is nuts. And you've said this before. And it's like, dude, you're such a buzzkill when you don't know you're being a buzzkill. You don't gamble, so you don't need to be there, right? And you're going, how many is that? What's over there? Who's this guy? Be careful. Where's the bar at? It's like you're literally sitting there like you're my mother. We're in the casino at 2:30 a.m. I ain't there to answer questions, okay?
I'm there to lose money.
I'm there to dump 225 in about 7 minutes.
He just got very serious, and I asked him a question, and then his friend who was with us got into a thing with another gentleman that was playing.
Sure. But do you not see how you can be a buzzkill?
I understand
Give me that.
I was looking out for us, and I said, "Hey,
Wait,
man, let's get out of here."
Even that, not you're literally standing. We're standing at the table. I'm trying to pay attention. I have money on the line. You're sitting there either complaining or asking questions. How is that fun?
By the way,
You're worse than my girlfriend.
Just to debunk
my wife.
the high roller image that you have, Toby, the gentleman that was to the right of him was a homeless man.
He was homeless. He was pretty homeless.
Was a legit homeless guy.
No, I don't know if he was homeless. He was probably staying at like a motel for a long time. Like he probably had a weekly rental.
Who was stealing people's bets off the table.
Yeah.
All right. Bally's Casino doing nothing about it. Kevin's friend, who had a couple in him, good friend of ours, we love him, had a couple in him, was going back and forth with this guy. And I said, hey, let's get out of here. Kevin's like, I got money on the table.
I didn't say any of that.
Yeah, you did.
It's you think I said
pulled
it's
a gun
my
on me.
table? When have I ever spoken like that in the world?
You said, I got money here. I got money.
Yeah, I'm playing a game.
Admit to
There's
the-
money on the table. You're going, let's get out of here. One, you don't. All right, so let's back up. You don't need to be there. You're not playing with me at the
We
table.
were
Hold on,
walking
stop
through
it.
the casino as friends.
Yep. I wasn't going like, hey, let's go for a stroll to the casino. I said, we're going to the casino to gamble. That's what we're doing at the casino. Me and Tommy and Flip are drunk. It's 2:30 in the morning, and we're going to gamble, and you're going, let's leave. I don't want to be here. Where's the bar? You come back. I go, the bar's over there. You came back. The bar's closed. What's that? Let's call security. Dude, you were a fucking horrible hang. Horrible.
Which I did call security.
I know. Horrible, horrible hang. At what point is that supposed to be fun for me? Kippy, the thing you just walked 15 blocks to do, I don't want you to do it. Let's go home and do let's leave and do what I want to do. You were the one of the four who was not gambling and just complaining the whole time.
I just didn't want that. I didn't want there to be a situation.
Sure, and that's why I told you to leave.
But I didn't want to leave you guys there.
We
I
were
don't leave
fine.
guys behind.
But you annoy us, so you do that. You do annoy the fuck out of everybody at the table.
How'd it work out for that guy that night?
Oh,
huh?
man, he got fucking tuned up by about 14 secured fucking casino cops.
This guy was fucking standing there. He was taking people's chips. This fucking dealer was just like, it was like he was like his kid. Was
Nah,
like,
they were probably fucking what? The
Yeah,
eye in the
like you
sky was
said.
like, they got to fucking, if he does it, let's get him doing it 4 or 5 times, then we can fucking make a move.
So the two pit
It's not like old school Nevada, like where they come over and hit you with the cow gun.
the two pit bosses were behind him,
Break his fingers with a ball peen hammer.
Yeah.
and he'd happy birthday at the red table.
Yeah.
Which guy? Right next to the kid with the huge head.
So we wanted to talk about is I've been spending some time down the shore, and not the
Mm-hmm.
classiest of places. We were in Atlantic City, and I stay in Wildwood,
Mm-hmm.
New Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
which are the 2 shittiest beaches I think you can attest to of the Jersey Shore beaches.
There is nothing redeemable about Atlanta. You go to Wildwood, you can. No, Wildwood's definitely nicer.
Yes, yes.
Say that. You know, there's family atmosphere. They're usually broken, but
That's why we go there.
yeah.
You get a discount if it's a split family.
Atlantic City, you know, we were there in the afternoon. We were there at night, in the evening. We were there late at night. We saw it in the morning, which I think was the scariest.
What's that?
The morning.
Oh, the morning. I thought you said we saw something in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seeing that turn from night to day is
Something.
it's a tough look. I mean,
It's like zombies in the daytime.
yeah,
Zombies in the daytime.
zombies going to work. Yeah, we were on the boardwalk late night in Atlantic City
Yeah.
at like 2. Like we were walking to the casino. It was like 2:15 or 2:30.
I mean, that's general population pretty much at that point.
That's as That's as sketchy as a vacation town gets. That's got to be worth. That's like a bad city at that point. It's not a vacation.
There's just dudes hanging out on the boardwalk.
They were selling liquor. I got one guy goes, "We got beer, we got shots." I'm like, "You got a bar right next to the entrance of the casino. You got a guy just selling booze."
Didn't see Atlantic City police officer 1.
Every other store sells pocket knives, and everyone's getting stabbed with shivs.
Dude, it was bad. The stores are trash. I did see a cop that next morning when I was waiting for you guys to go to breakfast.
I saw a hot cop the next morning.
A lady?
Yeah,
or a guy?
smoking.
Really?
Cute tea.
I saw this guy.
Give her a winker wink.
He was skinny. And
Cop?
Yeah. He was like a nerdy 23-year-old kid. And I was trying to, I'm like, how did he get here? How'd you become a cop in Atlantic City? He's wearing Skechers, which it's like, it's tough to.
Cop wearing Skechers?
He's got light-up shoes.
He's got the LA lights on. It's a tough. I mean, how can you have authority as a skinny guy wearing Skechers?
Tough look, man.
Bad.
It's tough. It's scary.
But
Johnson, get in here. You really buffed up that drug bust. They stuffed you in a locker.
yeah. Hey, Johnson, that's your third swirly this week.
That's the 4th pair of Skechers we bought you.
But I did see I've been spending a lot of time at the beach, which I don't typically do over the past.
You mean the beach?
Beach.
The beach.
I was on the beach, hanging out on the beach.
What do you normally do when you're down the house?
I will go to the beach, but that was just more for 8 years I was in New York or whatever. I never went down because we were working all the time. You know what I mean? So I never went. This is like new that I'm going back to the beach and, having days to be able to hang and the money to get down there. It used to have to be a Chinatown bus to Atlantic City, taking the casino bus to Atlantic City.
Somebody picking you up, riding back, sand in your ass.
Fucking
kid screaming. Some little kid chasing a gumball down the aisle.
And I got to tell you, that Greyhound, that Atlantic City Greyhound bus station on a Sunday, getting back into Philadelphia, New York, or Boston, wherever it's going, tough.
You could burn that whole place to the ground.
No one would care. No one. If you walked after everybody, all the homeowners were like, "Hey, we'll give you $1,000. Just get the fuck out of here."
I think you'd have to make sure everybody that was in that city stayed there when you burned it down.
Oh,
unfortunately.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, that's okay. I didn't know we were nuking the place. I didn't know we were going all fucking.
They could clean it up a little bit.
I don't know.
I don't know how.
You can't,
dude. On the whole drive down, all Foley was doing was going, "When I'm the city of New York, day 2, I'm throwing everyone who rides a bicycle in a furnace." Like the whole fucking ride.
Yeah. I don't like those scooters, man.
What, in the city? Yeah. Well,
bad.
We've gone into it a lot. You're not the best. You're not the best wheelman.
Sure, but I mean,
maybe if I was assembling a team, you would be the guy who gets the rope or something. You wouldn't be the fucking wheelman, okay? You'd be the guy who brings the suctions to climb the wall or something. You're definitely not the wheel guy. You'd be double parked, fucking. You'd be getting parking tickets and shit.
Stop for gas right after.
Are you leaving, miss? Are you leaving? I'm sitting there. I got bagged.
I got the mask on.
The fucking heat's closing in on me. You can't parallel park. You're on the curb.
Let me ask you this.
What's that, Foley?
Is it legal for motorcycles and scooters to go in between lanes?
Only in California.
How would you know that?
DMV Donnie over here. God damn, T-Bone.
Hey, Chips, take it
Only
easy.
in Arkansas, sometimes Hawaii.
Because you got 3 stories and 3 topics you like to talk about. We were on a road trip to, I don't remember where, and you were complaining about it. I looked it up in the car with you.
Me or him?
Both.
I wasn't complaining about motorcycles.
He was.
Yeah, I've never complained about a motorcycle in my life. Those guys are cool and tough.
When he was a kid, he was in a motorcycle gang. Hell's Little Angels.
You have Rat Pack vibe all day today.
And this guy was in the Hex Angels.
Yeah, right. The Hex Angels is the joke.
The city stinks.
Atlantic?
Well, them and here, but yes, Atlantic. It's bad.
And if you've never been, the way to describe it is if you've been to any coastal, like East Coast beach town, like Myrtle Beach, Dewey Beach, Ocean City, Maryland, if they
take all the fun out.
If they all had Thanksgiving together, they would be bailing Atlantic City out of jail.
Dewey's nice. I mean, Dewey's like nice compared to fucking Atlantic City. That's what
Atlantic
I said.
City
There's nothing
is
redeeming.
a bad city. It's like a bad city on the beach.
It's not even a
like,
city.
It's But I mean, there's like big I guess there's like, in the sense that it's not like you go to a Dewey or something. All the buildings are like 2 floors. You're sitting next to like a 37-foot or 37-story empty building. It's like a skyscraper. Oh, just lost souls in there.
It ain't empty. There's somebody's in there. They're in there hiding.
Did you ever see the time when I think like Vice did it when the Taj Mahal closed? They put it up for everything in there went up for auction. You just walked around every room, every whatever, and you're like, I want all of these 15 paintings from every room on the 10th floor or whatever. Like you could buy the beds, the pillows, the bedding, and like other hotels and stuff were going in and buying all the shit. Or like guys were going, you could everything that wasn't bolted down, or even stuff that was bolted down, you could buy. You could buy every single thing in there.
I got 1,500 outlet covers from the Taj Mahal.
I got three room service carts.
You want an ice bucket?
I got 1,400.
So Wildwood, although garbage.
It's a lower income place, right?
Sure.
Whereas like there's like Avalon and Stone Harbor where like Oprah has a house, and it's like that's like
Avalon, you're talking about.
that's a big
money.
money. That's like millionaires. Like everybody has
trillionaires.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Trillionaires?
Trillionaires.
Who's a trillionaire that lives in Stone Harbor or Avalon?
Joe DiMartino. You don't know who
Who's
Joe
that, the concrete guy from your neighborhood? Joe DiMartino. Who the fuck is that?
Just made him up.
There's no trillionaires.
Only 6 have ever lived.
Trillionaires? Is
Yeah.
that with inflation?
Genghis Khan.
He's got a place in Sea Isle, actually.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of kids. That got broken up.
Genghis Khan was a trillionaire?
With
Yeah.
inflation.
Okay.
Like, given his wealth
Today.
at that time.
I don't know. This guy Akbar the Great seems pretty lit. He's got a big ass earring and a bird on his hand. Pretty fire.
Now, you got that all through hard work and doing the right thing. So you kids remember that.
I don't
Dude.
think it was Patreon.
Dude, rich people have been the same forever.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
Number 5 on the list, it's just classic nepotism, a guy who never earned it, family money, Augustus Caesar. Not even Julius. Not even the star of the show.
Damn.
Wait, I thought Augustus Caesar was Caesar.
Julius
Julius.
Caesar.
Caesar was his last name?
Pizza.
They were salad tycoons.
So wait, Caesar was Julius Caesar's last name? It's a pretty sweet last name, Caesar.
Wait, you didn't know that?
No, I thought Caesar was like king.
I think it morphed into that, but it was based on Julius Caesar, no?
Speak to Caesar. I thought it was king. I thought Augustus Caesar was Caesar. Augustus Julius Caesar.
Julius Irving.
Augustus sounds like a British nerd.
Kid had a fucking hook shot.
And probably a dong on
Put
him.
your lights out. Yeah, I thought Caesar was like king. He's the Caesar. He became the Caesar.
Okay, this seems like a trap, but
Pizza.
Julius...
Someone make a pizza joke yet?
I did. I threw one in. It got ignored.
Shout out to Little Caesars in the 80s.
I don't think I've ever had it.
You're nuts.
Maybe once.
Nuts. Square pie.
That little guy who freaked me out.
Oh,
I guess
freaked
Caesar.
you
Or was
out.
he like he was like a soldier, right?
I don't know. Looked like a caveman. It was weird.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't like the look. Give me a fucking Pizza Hut.
I like
Shout out to the Noid.
I thought he should have had his own show. Hated the Noid. Noid stinks.
He's
They're dragging him around again.
This seems like a trap, but Julius was Caesar's middle name. His first name was Gaius.
Nice.
I can't be pronouncing that
Gay
right.
ass Julius Caesar. Yeah, I'm sure middle school was tough.
Those goddamn Corinthians wouldn't leave him alone, huh? Okay.
So, as I've been spending, we're not going to be able to go down kind of for the rest of the summer because we're working a lot this summer. But
Mm-hmm.
watching people do the beach is a specific thing. What you take, what you set up, what you bring, and how you do it says a lot about you and your family. A lot.
If you don't have beach towels, you don't see your dad except
That's
weekends.
you're showing up, dude. If you're showing up with like a regular white towel that you took from the motel or something, that's what Gippy would call a tough look. It's bad. Have you ever done that? Just showing
Now,
up with like
when you say family, what are you saying? What if
like There just tends to be like
the fact that your family came to the show and were in the lobby with the cooler is probably the least shocking thing
your
I've ever
family
seen in my whole life.
checked a cooler into the hotel.
They didn't check a cooler. It didn't get its own.
Excuse me, bellboy.
It didn't get its own room.
Can you take my old Milwaukee's best up to the 4th floor, please? I'm staying in the janitor's closet this week.
So funny.
My
My cousin. When we saw, we ran into my cousin later that night. On the way up in the elevator. Remember, I was like, "Oh, where's your mom and dad?" She's like, my dad's asleep. I'm gonna go to bed. Your mom's like, "Oh, he fell asleep, so she's drinking alone." I was like, "Oh, where?" Like thinking, like, "Oh, I'll go meet her for a drink." She's like, "In the room." I'm like, "Oh, well, good night."
She's got the TV on mute. Fucking bottle of white Zin open.
Yeah, the TV.
They're a little country folk.
TV on mute.
Your crew is a little more cut off sleeve camo-y than I had anticipated.
There's two clans, okay? There's both my mom and my dad's side of the family are technically from up there. But my mom's side of the family
She got out early.
My mom's great aunt, who her whole family is my mom's side of the family. My mom was an only child. She split, moved down to Bluebell. All right, her husband works for Wanamaker's. He was a buyer for Wanamaker's.
How many times I heard that?
got the good
Uncle
life.
used to be a buyer, Wanamaker's.
He also flew into Normandy in a glider. Shout out to Uncle Charlie
It was
Ryan.
in the 70s, but
Fucking did
still.
it. He was doing a stunt for Red Bull.
He was a hang glider.
He was doing a stunt for Virgin Atlantic.
Hey, guys, my plane ain't got no engine. Shut up, get in there.
Shut up and get in there, you dumb
And my
Foley.
dad's side of the family stayed up there. And yeah, my cousin Eddie, he lives out in Tunkhannock. It gets deep.
Tunkhannock.
Yeah, it gets deep.
Oh, man.
Gets deep out there. Wood fireplaces, bears out in the backyard.
Do they say shit to you like, what's Hollywood like?
No, not at all.
What are cell phones like?
Your uncle was like, I like the show. Here's my beeper number.
Took a picture with a disposable camera. I just didn't expect them. They looked like Southern country. The kid had an LSU.
I think he was. I've never met him before in my life.
Really? I made out with them after everybody went home.
No.
I thought he was your buddy.
I met him at my aunt's funeral a couple weeks ago. But I think that's my cousin's.
Was the hot dog guy?
I think that's my cousin's boyfriend.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
Yeah.
She was though they were dating,
Mm-hmm.
and you're related to her.
Yeah.
They were all very nice, by the way.
Yeah, very nice.
The best. They're the best. They're the absolute best.
They had a lot of good bait recommendations.
What do you want to do with the mealworms?
As far as how to prepare it. I like my night crawlers fried usually. Save me 2 hours on the lake. No, they're fantastic.
Yeah, they were all very
salt to
nice.
the earth.
Yeah. The one guy came up to me. He was like taking pictures. He leaned over. He's like, I'm full. Like, I guess your aunt went on your side. He got in the middle of us, a bigger guy. And
Big
he's like-
guy.
And he's like, I'm Henry's uncle. I'm like, yeah, you're wearing overalls. I picked up on that. All right, big man.
He didn't say
Where's
that.
the tractor at, huh? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, they were very, very nice.
Very
Yeah, he wasn't wearing a shirt.
no overalls, no shirt, no shoes.
They were very nice. That's got to be a hike for them to get down there too. I mean, it's like 2
2
3?
hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, came down to see us.
Big city.
But people like that don't mind a long drive. They say stuff like, oh, that's just up the road a piece.
Up the road. My stepdad says up the road a piece. That, and he's going to go to the bar to dust off, which is a tough look.
I'm going to go to the bar to dust off.
Dust
Oh,
off.
it sounds like it's a dry
You mean
ejac.
get hammered?
Take the edge off, I guess. Like,
I'm going to go to the bar.
I'm
and dust
dusty.
off.
Yeah.
I liked being at the bar on Friday night.
That was a great hang.
Yeah.
Good hang down
Shout
there.
out to Court and Kev.
The Irish. Yeah, he gave me a bottle of whiskey.
Good
Bottle of
man.
J-Mo.
But just the idea of being back, the idea of knowing that you can go back into a bar now is
Walk
nice.
in, man. Jersey's wide open.
by yourself.
Yeah.
I could just go to a bar now, have a couple of drinks.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to.
Oh, boy. After this, maybe, at 7:30.
By the way, Kippy goes, we're going to go to this Irish pub I like. And we show up, and it's literally called Irish Pub.
It's a great bar, though.
It is, but Atlantic City is cartoonish.
There was
Everybody that you did go to that bar. Did you see the bartender?
Oh yeah.
There's no way. Everybody that worked there was on
So,
some form of methamphetamine.
he was hurting.
Yeah. Oh, he was hurting.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never heard somebody tell me that last call was in 25 minutes.
Why, is that when your dealer gets
Yeah,
here?
what are you going to do with that information?
I thought the place was open 24/7.
I think maybe because of restrictions, something. But yeah, it's typically 24/7.
Oh, really? That bar's 24/7?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything in Atlantic City is dangerous.
God.
Yeah.
That bar's 20.
They're like grandfathered in because it's been there since like 1914 or something.
That bar is 24/7.
24/7.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
You can get in trouble there. Big Kev showed us where it was. That's where we went originally 2 years ago.
Dude, that's got to be like 5 in the morning, dudes crashing off
Eating
coke and
corned
whatever.
beef sandwiches and shit. in
Dude,
there.
Kev had the best line about the corned beef sandwich. I was like, "Is it good?" And he goes, "I've eaten it a lot. Honestly, couldn't tell you. All I could say is I've never gotten food poisoning."
Yeah. Like, bingo. I'll take the chicken fingers.
Did you get something to eat?
Yeah, we all got me, him, and Tommy got chicken fingers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was
were
talking to the other side of my family.
the classy ones.
Hmm.
They're not the more refined with the city folk, I guess.
Some would say.
Yeah.
Some would say.
Couple of lookers in the crew.
Oh, really?
Girls weren't too bad either.
Doing a little peeking, huh?
They said hello to me.
Snooping
They
around.
touched my back. Hey, good show. Here's my No, I'm kidding.
Touch your back, your wiener goes up.
Don't touch me.
Every picture, Kevin looked like this. Hmm.
Yeah. But
What did you want to discuss?
how to do the beach.
How to
You
do
haven't done the beach with your family in
It's
a while.
funny you mentioned that. That side of the family does the beach very well.
Yeah.
They're packed.
I noticed this weekend on the beach a lot of flags. Flags are big.
Flags.
Putting huge 20-foot flag poles up.
So you know where your shit is. People can come and find you.
The beach ain't. I mean, they were all American flags, by the way. So if you say I'm next to to the left of the American flag, you could end up 50 blocks away because there was 500 of them. But I don't get setting up a flag, dude. It's like we got the Temple flag, we got the Drexel flag.
No flags unless you're on the moon.
Yeah.
Weird flag. That's the last thing I would pack. I never even understood that in war. The guy carrying the flag. Get him a gun. What the fuck are you
This guy's
doing?
a sitting duck over
I
here.
know. Whose idea was that? Carry the flag. I get it, but you know.
Could you
who
shoot
we're
the guy
fighting
with the
for.
flag, or was that like old school rules, like you don't shoot the drummer type thing?
I'm sure
or the
they
medic?
did. They were heathens back then. They didn't know. They had no teeth.
I don't know.
They were sleeping with their family members. Plus, the other things they were doing weren't too good either, apparently.
Yeah.
What caused the problem?
I heard they didn't pay their bills either. Yeah, they're doing other stuff. I noticed.
You got to have a lot of manpower to do that. Because let me tell you something. If I was humping to the beach with my mom and dad when I was a kid, and I got fucking a bag and a fucking chair that is unfolding as I carry it in a cooler.
Remember, dude, carrying
And
a
my-
folded chair as a kid might as well have been carrying a rocket ship, dude. I ended up in that thing. It was too big. It was dragging.
Sucked.
I was kicking it. It was opening up. I couldn't figure out how to close it. Man.
That walk from the car to the beach was a tough
Hey,
look.
you got these two chairs. I was like, oh, shit,
Yeah.
here we go.
And if my mom said, "Don't forget old Glory," I'd be like, "Listen, honey, fucking kick rocks."
Yeah.
No thanks.
Um,
Just not needed.
what?
You know what I mean? The flag. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. They're big. They're like it's a big. I mean, there was hundreds of them, and I would never think to do the flag.
We're never full out. We don't stay at the beach for like 6 hours. Maybe 3, 4,
Yeah.
somewhere.
I got a crew that goes. They'll do 8, 10 hours at the beach. Some of the crew will.
That's nuts.
I know.
The sun alone.
Well, they set up. They got the tents. They got the big Coleman tents, which is good for the kids. I get it because if there's the babies or whatever, you know what I mean.
The BB.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like the picnic open sides, but
Open
closed
sides,
top?
but like canopies type
Sure.
thing. Yeah. They get like 2 or 3 of them, string them together.
Man, if you're a little kid in there taking a nap, you're fucking garbage.
I'm taking naps in
You're
there.
a little trash bag.
Um,
I'm going to put the baby down for a little while.
The baby sleeping.
Oh,
Baby
God.
sleeping. They set up the big. They do it. They do it nice and they do it right. They got beers. Trulies, White Claws,
Sure.
whatever you
Ice
need.
cold.
Iced. Ice. Shout out to B. Kells who listens, Patreon member. That guy can ice a fucking cooler, Daddy-O. Whoo! He does it nice.
How do you ice a cooler properly?
There's this way going around on TikTok where you, like, if you have a big one and you have 3, I think the 30s or 24 packs do it. They fit directly in the cooler, right? And then you open up the bottom and just pull the top, and they stay in the shape of the case. And then you just leave space in between each case of beer. So if you have like a big red Coleman cooler or whatever,
Right.
and you can say fit 3 24 packs in there, they line up perfectly. Then you just dump ice in between them, and they get iced from the ends and the top.
I used to do a similar move in my fridge with a 30 rack. You open up one end, put that in facing inwards.
Inward, that's what you do.
Open the other side, and then just push the whole thing.
That's
out.
exactly what you do. Yeah, then you just got a perfect fucking wall of beers. It's pretty
Do
good.
you put ice down first? And how do you feel about water? Let's discuss. We'll be right back.
The perfect way to do it is with bottles stacked up, standing on the bottom, and then ice on top of that, and leave that. You just leave, you don't start going upside. Visually, you want like a case of beer.
Oh, yeah.
Just with the ice, Coronas, close it. That's it. That
Nice.
looks fantastic.
Classy.
You know what tip?
I like when it gets watery and they're just in there floating.
Well, they say add some salt in there. It makes it colder.
Really?
Yeah, salt water has a lower freezing point, so the water can get cooler without freezing. So it actually gets colder or something like that.
Makes you want to start drinking again, doesn't it, D-Bone?
That's a perfect way. First time I found out about it, blew my mind when you bought, like, you got warm beer. Or, you know, so these fucking beers are warm and you want to drink them or whatever.
Yeah.
Wrap them in wet paper towel, put that in the freezer. They're fucking cold in temp because the paper towel freezes immediately because it's so thin but wet, like my wiener. And then you put it around the thing, and it just it makes a beer
ice cold beer in 5-10 minutes.
7 minutes, something like that. It's
Ice cold beer, 5 to 10 minutes.
It's
I'm
bonkers
Toby
good.
McMullen.
I'm Toby McMullen. I'm drunk at noon.
Okay.
Yeah. But one thing I did see down there, because we do it. If it's just me and the lady going, we do it bare bones.
That's what I'm saying. That's
We
what
do
I'm
it
saying.
bare-
We
it's
do
just-
it bare bones, too.
It's just me
We
and
bring
her.
a beach towel, maybe a chair,
We each
a
got
bottle
chairs.
of water.
We got the chairs. So
We're not staying there for fucking 14 hours.
I-
We're getting a little cola. We're taking a dip.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back. We're taking a shower. We're getting something to eat.
Sure.
Going back. Doing it.
We travel with a skeleton
with it.
crew. 2 chairs. We got the cool. I got like a tiny cooler, like a kind of like over the shoulder, like you hold it.
There you go.
It's like a little
Light.
briefcase.
Yeah.
You fit 6 beers
You
in there,
ever
2 bottles of water.
You ever see anybody heading down there with the carts with the water tires?
The
You know,
the big Johns.
The huge tires.
I
on it?
got a cousin who will be nameless. Spent like 2 G's on one of those carts.
Man.
If you're dude, they go to the beach every week. You know, every weekend they're down the shore. They go to the beach and they're dragging fucking. They got 3 or 4 kids. You got to load up all that shit. He was buying. He's like, "Fuck it." I spent like $2,000 or $3,000 on one of those carts. It's all fucking stainless steel, big wheels. It folds up. You can fucking turns into a grill, whatever.
Do you
know?
push it?
Yeah, push it or pull it. I guess. I think you push it. You look like the ice cream guy, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out too.
Which, by the way, I've said before, they got iced coffee guys on the beach now.
You said they're pretty good.
Pretty good. But I hit my lady wanted ice, a cup of ice.
For what?
Water or something she had, or iced tea or something.
Tell her to zip it.
So I was buying the coffee. I'm like, hey, man, can I get a cup of ice? Still figuring he'd be like, I had a couple, $6 for a cup of coffee, for a nice cup of coffee.
Are they already in the cup? In the cup, or is
No,
he pouring
pours.
it?
He's got it nitro, like he's got like a CO2 thing, and it's like comes out of a gun.
Does he have ice in the cups?
Yeah, ice in the cups.
All right.
Yeah. So I
And?
go, let me get a nice cup, a nice coffee, and a cup with ice. Thinking we gotta charge you $2-3, whatever. He goes, I gotta charge you $6.
I gotta.
I got it. He goes, the guy counts my cups. I'll be jammed up if he thinks I'm fucking stealing cups. You know,
The guy counts my cup.
which I get. It's the only way you can keep the guy honest, because you can be like, hey, I broke a cup, or 5 people wanted cups of ice, and I gave them when he really just sold the cups at $6.
Yeah. Also, I mean, anybody working the nitro fucking iced coffee cart.
Probably has a rap sheet or
Yeah,
something.
they're not passing a background check at any job.
Sure. So you got to count the cups. I get it. I'd be counting if I was that guy. If I was the guy head of the carts, I'd be counting the cups.
Counting the cups, huh?
Counting the cups.
What do you guys think about? You talking about the big wheels? What do you guys think about those floating bikes with the big wheels? You ever see
That's
those?
kind of what the tires look
Yeah,
like.
they're the same. Yeah, I don't like that.
Listen,
I've seen some people eat shit in those, and it's great.
how you riding that in the ocean? Crazy.
I don't get it. I've never fully understood them.
I don't get it. And listen, I guess maybe I like it, but any of that shit, that banana, whatever the fuck it is that people ride out there.
What would it take to get you on a jet ski?
Jet ski I would do.
Do we have any waterproof cameras?
Yeah, a couple.
Jet ski I would do.
I see.
But in
I
the,
see our next fucking
but not
Patreon
in the
reward.
ocean.
Oh, go in a bay.
That's shark. No, that's shark water.
There's no sharks in the bay, you bozo.
he sits on the jet ski and immediately sinks.
Hey, turn it into a personal submarine, this guy.
Sharks down there. Hello, gorgeous.
Where are you going, sugar tits?
Not so fast, fat boy. No, man.
So a lake? Get you on a lake?
There's UFOs in the lakes. Something down there. I don't like it.
UFOs in the lakes? That's
Yeah.
You really think that?
Maybe.
No, you don't. Oh my God. You've been hanging out with your parents.
A
too
lake, okay. But sometimes a lake's even scarier when your piggies hit like the grass down there.
long. Try you got to do the bay. High tide?
I don't like the bay.
Why not?
Would you go tubing?
Tubing? On a river?
No. Like behind a boat.
Oh no.
What? In the open water? Dad, what are you talking? You might just fucking chop me up and throw me in there.
Feed me to the poor.
Yeah, chumming me.
Might as well chop me up and feed me to the poor.
You tube in a lake. You don't tube on the ocean.
I don't know.
Hey, you tube in the bay for sure.
I like a pool. Can we do something in a pool? I get skeevies with these things. Although I did swim in Lake George, which was very nice.
You know what?
More of a Lake John kind of guy.
This is the new thing. We're gonna start booking stuff, telling Foley we have an activity, and then he has to do it.
Yeah. I was thinking we could rent a pontoon boat or something for the day.
Now you're speaking my language.
Pontoon boat, set it up with a couple of cameras, couple of bears, couple of Bernies.
Couple of San Bernardinos.
Yeah.
Like it.
It's a couple of crabbing lines, cut up some bunker.
Now, where are we going?
What do you mean?
What body of water? Can't just crab anywhere.
The bay.
What bay?
Kips Bay.
Down Jersey.
Kips Yeah. I'll see if we can get the
It's
house.
a neighborhood in New York.
I'll see if we can get the house for the night or something.
Really?
Go down, shoot some footy.
You don't have a pontoon boat, though.
Get my fucking hands on a pontoon boat.
Think so.
We got a center console. We got like an 18-foot center console boat.
Who are you allowed to take that out? You're not allowed to touch any of that
I'm
stuff.
not allowed to look at it. He doesn't even know I drive the golf cart. Thank God he's not on a Patreon.
Sucker.
Cheap bastard won't pay for the primo content.
Does he not know that you drive the golf cart?
Oh, no, he knows. No, I'm kidding about that.
Would he ever let you take his big boat out?
The boat, no.
Under no circumstances.
No.
Why would he?
Yeah, what the fuck's he gained?
Don't you need to be a captain to do that?
I don't have all the answers on that.
I'm pretty sure you need to have some type of license.
Yeah, you have to have a boating license, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, to drive any boat. I know for a wave runner, you have to have a personal watercraft license.
Oh, then I'm not doing
No,
that.
you can rent them.
Rent what? Oh,
What do
to
you mean
own it.
rent what?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant rent the license.
Why would I mean no? I meant rent the fucking wave runner.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not going out in the open ocean, though. That's not our turf, man. We ain't supposed to be out
I'm
there,
not saying the open
man.
ocean. I'm saying the bay.
Even still.
What do you mean, dude? You're at any given point, you're fucking 30 yards away from the shore.
It doesn't. You'd never make it. There's sharks. There's moccasins. There's eels in there. There's crabs.
Moccasins.
Yeah. Get you.
Water moccasins. I mean, no. First of all, there's
You
no.
ever see a moray eel?
Yeah, I've caught them before.
What?
Yeah, a couple electric
That
ones.
thing's getting his head sliced off.
Have you ever eaten eel?
Eel?
Yeah.
No.
It's fantastic.
No, I hate eel.
Yeah.
Can't do eel.
You just said you've never had it,
Never had it.
but you can't. You hate it.
I've tried it with sushi and I don't like it. Had a weird taste.
I'm
Ugh,
talking
eel.
grill it up. You fucking slice it down the back, throw the whole fucking jaw on the grill.
Nah, they're weird looking, man. I need an attractive piece of food.
You
Would
ever
you
eat
eat snake?
Rattler?
Whoa, dude.
too weird. Would I eat snake under what during the apocalypse?
I don't know if you've ever been to Texas or something. I don't fucking know what you do in your spare
No
time.
snake. I'm not eating snake.
Maybe you found one in the basement in Queens. I don't know.
No reptiles.
Every now and again, Kippy and I sync up like a sorority house. It's pretty crazy.
No reptiles. No alligator.
Well, listen, we gotta
no
expand.
frogs
We gotta
legs,
expand your.
No turtles.
We gotta.
I've had turtle soup before, but I felt bad about it. They used to
Why?
make a mean turtle soup at the Bluebell Inn. Delicious.
That's great. We gotta expand your horizons a little bit. You know, get you on the water, get you in the open ocean, get you swimming.
I respect it too much. That's not your town, man. That's not your turf. It's God's country. Stay out of it. Stay out of the oceans. Hear that? Stay out.
No.
You're fucking parasailing, and then you all wonder why. Billy! Yeah, what's he doing out there?
If you're in a boat, you're fine. And also,
Till
I'm
it
not
goes
telling you.
down.
I'm not telling you to fucking. You see a shark, you jump on its back and fuck with them. Fucking mind your business. You know
What's
what
up,
I mean?
pussy?
Yeah. The fuck.
Oh, this guy's talking shit.
Yeah.
Would you say you guys do it right on the beach? Your family as a unit?
Yeah. Well, so my cousins go down and they go down heavy. There's a lot of them, and they go down fucking the tents, the coolers, they got everything you need. All the snacks, all the fucking whatevers.
I'll say this.
They do it right.
A turkey hoagie out of a cooler on the beach. They just hit different.
It's nice.
It's that.
They're so good.
It's that sea breeze, man.
Something about
It's
it.
something,
Got
man.
seagulls swiping at you.
Oh, they're cold.
It's A-okay. That's the way to do
We're
it.
gonna get sandwiches, and we'll have hoagies in the cooler.
That's the Are You Garbage celebrity boxing match. It's just Foley against 9 seagulls.
They'd fuck you up.
Well, you know I don't like birds. I got a thing with birds. Not a fan.
I hate seagulls.
Never have been. They dive bomb you.
Yeah.
The one thing I did see
Like
that
a
was
Stuka.
real classy, right? Was a guy,
Seagull drinking champagne.
top hat and a monocle.
Afternoon, Kevin.
Mr. Kippy.
I shit where I please. I own this beach.
I got shit on in the head on the beach.
You
Seagull
did?
shit in my hair.
You just said I got shit on in the head.
The wild one's coming out of me, dog.
A bird shit in your head?
Dude, the more I hang out with my family, the thicker my act. Like, the more.
What are you doing,
Yo, dude. Yo,
bird?
dude.
Fucking idiots.
Yo, dude. That's my cousin Brendan who loves yo, dude.
Your one uncle
Yo,
the other
dude.
night looked like he could crack somebody's skull open.
Yeah.
He was short, too.
Hands like concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
things
yeah.
are
It's my
heavy.
mom's cousin.
Dad's hands are just heavier.
Yeah.
They connect different when they hit you in the face. Or
It's
right in
weird.
your
He's an
mouth.
insurance salesman too. I'm kidding. I got shit on in the head. This is where
Thing must have had pinpoint accuracy.
he shit 50 miles away. Still got me.
There must have been another team of birds hitting you with a laser to fucking guide it in.
Oh, target that big? It's easy
yeah,
pickings, man.
that's the joke. My head's so big.
No, that's hitting you in the hair because you have so little of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I was
stop.
just going head.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Sorry, I didn't know which element of your body we were
making fun of
at
at the moment. Yeah.
Big head, no hair.
But it shit on me. Talk about. We just got down there. I sat down, poured a beer, and it shit on my head. And I waited till I finished my beer to go in the water.
What?
Yeah.
Talk about poop particles. Definitely some of that splashed into your beer. Jesus.
Dude, Kippy, all bets are off the second you hear that. It's over.
You just let it ride. It didn't run.
No, and it wasn't. My wife couldn't see it. I tried taking a picture. I don't know. I saw him go over, and I felt it. And I was like, all right, let me just fucking sit here for a minute, chug this thing, and then I'll go in the water.
Bird shit for some reason. Now, I don't like cat shit because it
Oh,
smells.
really? I love it. What the fuck?
smells really bad. Dog shit is kind of a homie.
It's got a nostalgia to it, you know?
Sure. But cat shit is vile. But for some reason, bird shit, I feel like is the dirtiest and skews me out so bad. Because what is
Sometimes
it?
you see seeds in there and stuff.
Why is it white and black?
Black
What's
and
going
sometimes purple or green.
What's the
It's
deal?
Buddy, get a balanced diet, will you? What are we
on? Come
doing?
see my
here?
nutritionist.
Yeah.
straighten you out.
But one cool thing I did is it was a good-looking guy, good-looking girl, like family, nice young couple family, 30s, probably did all right. Cool.
Kids?
Yeah, one kid.
If you got a
and
kid,
she
you-
was pregnant again.
The kid?
No, the mom.
Soap opera.
Yeah. But
Hold on. You have a kid
Sure.
now? We didn't do this back when we were kids. So I have fucking bumps and shit all over. You got to have a fucking an
umbrella. I think the gentleman's move is an umbrella. If you're going down
Or
with
the
the crew,
tent. You
you
gotta
do
have
the
the
tent.
tent.
You just go like, and also it's like these tents are whatever, $200. You just have it for
You
years.
need to get out of the sun.
Yes, especially when you're putting hours down there.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to get out. But it was family. It was like fucking. It blew my mind. As long how many times I've gone to the beach, I never thought of this. They had the dad's chair, the mom's chair, and in the middle, in front of them, they had dug a hole. Right, probably like the size of this.
You
table.
never saw that? Oh, I made my living. I know what you're going to say. They made a little swimming pool for the kids.
Yeah, but they put a plastic layer down that they had brought or something and filled that up with water, and they were further back, so the water didn't run into the sand. So they like made their own pool with plastic, if that makes sense. They dug a hole and then put like a plastic liner in it.
Wow.
And then the kid he was like a year and a half or 18 months or whatever, he just fucking hung out there. Clean water, no sand. I was like, damn, that's pretty
That's
fucking
fucking
good.
classy.
That blew my mind. Of course I've done you fucking dig, you sit by the water, you dig the hole, and you fucking play in the muddy water.
Yeah.
Also,
Till the sand crabs come out.
there was a tide pool on the one beach, which ain't nothing better than playing in a fucking tide pool.
What's a tide pool?
Like where it's like deep and then gets shallow. It's like a pool before the water starts, if that makes sense.
So it's almost like the front of the beach right before the water is breaking is like a little sandbar.
Yeah, so it's like you walk, it goes water like up to your knees maybe, and
Yeah.
then the beach starts, if that makes sense.
The beach.
Like, all right, so it's all white sand. Like you're walking from the back of the beach to the water.
Right.
White sand, gets harder, gets harder, gets harder. Then you hit like a pond.
Gets wet.
Yeah, but then
Oh, yeah.
No, you hit like a proper pond.
Okay.
And then you walk through the pond, and then you're back on sand again.
Uh-huh.
And then the ocean starts.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a tide pool.
Gotcha.
Tide
Probably
pool.
a lot of pee in there.
Yeah, but as a kid, that was fuck.
Oh,
You're
it's nice.
fucking you're doing the backstroke. You don't have to worry about sharks or jellyfish or nothing. No crabs are in there.
See,
You're
that's what I'm
fucking
talking
hanging out.
It's the biggest thing.
Okay, what about beach activities, i.e. the Velcro ball with the mitt or the lacrosse handle things? I think all those are garbage.
That's
No,
highlight. You
they're
can paddle
fun.
ball's classic. Paddle ball.
Yeah, but paddleball's brutal.
Nah, that's a great time.
Yeah?
What? Yeah. That's old school. I feel like I'm in the fucking 50s.
Do you not let it go down?
Lifting triangle weights.
Yeah. What?
Do you not? Yeah.
No, you keep it up.
Why did so many people work out on the beach back in the day?
You keep it up. Like you have a fucking. It's like I don't know how else to.
Talking about the
explain
wooden handle with the wooden, the
Yeah.
racquetball.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the little colored guy.
I'm a football into a wave kind of guy.
I mean, what am I? Yeah, I'm fucking American here. You don't think I'm fucking hanging out over a fucking breaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're nuts.
Fucking diving into one.
Yeah, dude, you feel like fucking Randy Moss or whoever.
Oh,
You could be the fattest, slowest, baldest, whatever.
Laying
If I'm
it-
diving for a ball, dude, I'm
laying
fucking.
it out.
I can hear the cameras snapping as I'm fucking diving.
It's just your femur.
Yeah, it's all the cartilage in my back.
I knew a kid that did that once and landed right on top of a shark.
Rode the shark all the way to Miami.
Shark
Landed
tackled him.
on a shark.
Landed on a shark.
I'm not.
The shark
buying
was
that.
in the wave and he hit it.
I so don't buy that.
Yeah, dude. He also had a girlfriend, real hot Canadian. You wouldn't know her.
Yeah, I went to another school. Wait, he told you this story?
I was there.
No, you weren't.
Yep.
No.
I threw the pass. Saw the shark.
I said, there's no way that shark can cover him. If he runs a T post, it'll be a touchdown.
One time I kicked a jellyfish in the head.
Jeez.
That
How
was
do you know where the head
terrifying.
is?
Because I kicked it. I looked back
I
and
think
it
it's
was
only
like,
got one body part, right? It's all head.
It's all head.
Last time I checked.
yeah, terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Frightening. You don't know which one stings you. Have you ever seen
The
the little
Portuguese man of war.
My
That'll
niece
fucking-
got stung by a Portuguese man of war in Hawaii.
I mean, what do you got? The worst fucking. The worst luck with deadly sea creatures?
I was lying about the
No!
I was lying about the shark, but my niece really thinks
My aunt sucked Megalodon's dick.
You know my cousin's the Little Mermaid, right? Have I ever told you that? My aunt's Ursula.
Every time by the time I choke slammed a giant squid.
You know my mom was really born in Atlantis. It's the lost city.
My cousin,
Until we found it.
until we found it. Then my
What's
mom,
raining in this place? It's under the... Whatever. All right, go.
my niece was stung by a Portuguese man of war in Hawaii. That's all I wanted to say. Which seems dumb now that I ended your fun riff to tell you that piece of information.
Sure. Do you have a story on it or something?
That was it.
Okay, great.
She was stung.
Appreciate that. All right, we got to wrap this up. I got to go.
How did you kick a jellyfish in the head? Were you in the water?
Soccer game.
He played for Real Madrid.
I was down 2-0.
Penalty kick.
Yeah, I was just swimming, kicking like little kid swimming, where your feet are like splashing on top of the water.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
And then I just felt
That's how they know you're coming.
I felt a whap, and I looked back, and there was a fucking bloop, bloop, bloop. Terrifying.
Terrifying. I was going to say, have you ever seen the jellyfish that are clear, but they're like little blobs?
Yeah, that's what a jelly, especially the Jersey Shore, that's the jellyfish. The little clear, like fucking, they look like burgers, but they're clear.
Wait, I thought that's those things are alive? I thought the jellyfish, I've seen actual purple jellyfish down there at the Jersey Shore.
The ones that you say that wash up,
Yeah.
they have purple in them when they're alive. If they're just clear, they're dead.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Have you
You're
ever
too busy tackling sharks.
Have you ever
Maybe if you opened a book once or twice, you fucking
It's a
marmalook.
small game to the kids. But have you ever been in the water or about to go in the water and a wave is breaking, and when the wave is breaking, the light kind of comes through it, and you can see like a million jellyfish in
Yeah.
there? Good night. When
Yeah.
the water's too warm. Nope.
Yeah, I had my buddy. I took my buddy Pat. Shout out to Pat. Took Pat down the shore when we were kids, and he got stung by a jellyfish. We were swimming after the lifeguard left, and I'm like, "Yo, watch out for that jellyfish." He's like, "Where?" And it was fucking all. He got fucking stung up,
Yeah.
peed all over him.
You did?
Yeah, you got to.
Wait a minute. When they sting, do you feel it instantly or it comes on a little bit later?
I think it came on but quick. Like he was like already like, "What the fuck?" Like he felt it. He's like, "Where?" And like he was already fucked. By the time he got out, his like back
Was it
was
on
red and
him?
Shit. No, I think he just got fucking. You know what I mean? It got him.
And you peed on him?
No, I'm kidding.
I don't
I
like it.
did later. I was in college, though. All right, let's wrap it up.
Gang, listen, we love you. Thank you very much for tuning. Which camera do I look at when we're in this situation, by the way?
I mean, you choose, and then I will accommodate you.
Do you? All right.
Go
Gang,
down mine.
You no shot you could ever get in frame on that. You'd have to go around the other side of the table.
Would I? Gang, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you. We appreciate you. We will see you next week. Peace.